And I would like to now introduce Lynne Cole, and Lynne's going to talk to you about yoga and meditation. Give Lynne a really warm women's round of applause.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Now, 10 years ago, if I had have imagined myself standing up here in bare feet in a pair of leggings and a yoga outfit, I just would have wanted the floor to open up and swallow me. So I'm here to tell you that I had an incredible fear of actual public speaking, but over my career as a real estate agent and now moving into being a yoga teacher, I'm slowly breaking down those terrible inner demons that have stopped me from actually living my full potential. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lynne. I am the co-founder of Big Room Yoga, and I also own Colac to Coast Real Estate. So, as I look out this evening amongst all of you, I see women of all ages, backgrounds, and I know regardless of where you are in life, at some stage you have felt disconnected from your community. Sometimes it's because we are shy, or we have had a profound shift in our life, professional life to motherhood, married to being a widow, or divorced. Sometimes because life has delivered us some pretty tough lessons, and we prefer our own company because it's safer than having to trust in another human being. And that's okay, but if it's fear that's actually stopping you from living a full life, isn't it time to change that? And we are blessed tonight to be able to bring you an amazing array of modalities to assist you to live a happier, fulfilled and confident life. So where am I leading you to? The reality is yoga, the word yoga, means union. Union of the mind, body and spirit. And I'm here to tell you that every single person in this room can do yoga. Regardless of your age or what you see as your physical limitations, you can do yoga. And I'm going to keep reinforcing that over and over again. Yoga is thousands of years old. It was developed by the Indians as a complete wellness of life, mind, body and spirit. And when you got sick all those thousands of years ago, you didn't go to your doctor, you actually went to your guru, your yoga teacher. I'm certainly not putting myself out there as anything like that. So this evening, with the help of Melissa, who is my little yoga aficionado. Now, Melissa started doing yoga with me about 15 months ago. And we need a chair, actually. Melissa, if you could just share very briefly, a little bit about your journey. So Melissa came to me
February last year.
Yes.
Quite a broken soul, if you would want to be honest, and I was 30 kilos heavier than I am standing in front of you right now. Confidence was low. I think I didn't know my purpose in life, or didn't feel like I belonged in a community. There were all things that were thrown at me, I suppose, and I was recommended by a friend to go to Lynne. And I remember ringing Lynne that night thinking, oh, can I come to you? She's like, sure, come up the garden path. I'm like, you're not going to lead me up the garden path, are you? Not just in herself, but the practice of yoga has transformed my life.
Yeah. And Melissa's now looking to move on to actually do her yoga teacher training. So, thank you.
And it just gives you the community that it is as well, and the beautiful, beautiful people that I've met along the way. It's just, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Katie's certainly part of that. Katie's.
She's over there.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Come along.
So sometimes the biggest fear that stops us is the thought of actually having to step into something brand new, and it's like, what's that all about? It's like language, it's like what's the etiquette, which is why we've actually gifted you all just a little brief handout that actually talks about some of the things that you can expect if you went to a yoga class and some of the Sanskrit names or terms that you actually might hear. But what I'd really love you all to do is to actually stand up and turn to your left. So yes, you do have to participate. Now, some of you have got less people on your table, so I want you to be able to reach over and to be able to touch somebody's shoulders. So yes, we're getting up close and personal. So now you're going to start massaging that person's shoulders. And it's sounding good, but you've got to really let the person know how good they're doing it. I want to hear lots of oohs and ahs. Otherwise we're going to stop. Keep it going. We really want to hear. Fantastic. All right, so now we have to thank our partner and we're going to turn around and go the other way because it just wouldn't be fair. Okay, you've got to let them know, otherwise they're going to stop. You've just got to really let out, oh, that's so good, that's the spot. Okay, lovely ladies, this is awesome. So you can please sit down. You can stop now. All right. So, we don't actually do that in yoga, but it's a really nice way just to get a little bit of pampering in there. So at Big Room Yoga, we're really blessed to offer classes to all types of people. So we have Hope Carmody, who's also a fabulous teacher who is part of Big Room Yoga. She teaches to little tots. We've got teens yoga. We've got yin yoga, which is a very gentle restore yoga. And there's a number of my yogis in the room who actually participate in either gentle yoga or yoga vinyasa. So there's all sorts of types of yoga, but this evening we're going to introduce you to chair yoga. Yes. All right, so Melissa is going to be our model. So the first thing that we're actually going to start with is a nice breathing technique. So at night, sometimes, you know, when your mind's really racing and it's like you've got a lot of fear, anxiety, this is a beautiful little technique that you can do. So I'd love you all, and I know some of you are drinking wine and alcohol, which we probably don't mix that with yoga, but we'll just let that flow at the moment. So we place one hand on our lower belly, and we're going to place one hand in the centre of our heart, or the other hand I should say. And now I just want you to close off your eyes. Now, if your hand was on my heart right now, it is beating at about 1,000,000 miles an hour, so this is going to be fabulous for me. So I want you just to close your eyes, and I want you to take a lovely deep inhale. Trust me, you can close your eyes. It's all good. I'm not going to come up and do anything spooky. And now I want you to exhale. Now we just inhale and exhale through our nose in yoga. What I want you to feel is your belly rising when you take your next inhale, and then we pause, and then we're going to exhale out nice and slowly. And we're going to do that again. We're going to take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, feel your belly rise, and exhale. Feel the belly relax, and another nice deep inhale. And exhale slowly. Now you can probably, just keep doing that while I keep talking, you can probably notice the energy in the room has suddenly become very soft and quiet. So every night when you get into bed and you're feeling a little bit anxious, or at some stage throughout the day, instead of checking your mobile phone 15 times, take yourself away and just do a couple of nice 5 deep inhales and exhales, and the world will be wonderful again. Okay, now inviting you to just simply open your eyes, and if you'd like to watch Melissa, we're going to move into a couple of little techniques that you can do sitting on a chair. Okay, so we're simply going to take our hands to our heart. Now, I'm going to challenge you a little bit here. You can say it inner or you can say it outer. But if we can, we're all going to say, I am beautiful inside and out. Okay, here we go. I am beautiful inside and out. All right, now let's take our hands all the way up over our head, and we're going to gaze to our thumbs and exhale and lower. Okay. Now we're going to take our arms directly out in front of us. We're going to interlace our fingers and we're going to turn our palms over. Oh, that was a nice little ambulance. No. So let's just draw our shoulders down and away from our ears, and I want you just to draw your little fingers back towards your face. Beautiful. Okay, and keep your breath happening. A lot of us hold our breath when we're in an asana, or that's also another word for posture. Okay, inhale, take your arms out nice and wide. I'm going to take them back up to our heads again, just being mindful of your body. And exhale and lower down. So this time we're going to take our left hand and place it just on the outside of our right thigh. Okay. Inhale and feel nice and tall with your spine, and then exhale, start to twist over towards your right shoulder, just taking a nice gentle gaze. So nice gentle twist. If your legs are crossed, if you can please uncross your legs and both feet are flat on the floor. Beautiful. Okay. So where are we? Yes, okay. Inhale and return to center. Okay, and then moving on to the other side. Right hand to left thigh, inhale. Exhale, twist gently towards your left. Inhale and lift. Exhale and twist. And we're working towards just gazing over our shoulder, but we never force in yoga. So we're just encouraging the body just to release off. And then inhale, return back to center. Okay, this time we're going to take our hands all the way up. So inhale, raise our arms up. And I know that most of you would probably bang your heads on the table, but I just want you to exhale and gently fold forward. So if your hands rest on your table, that's fine. But ultimately we want to take the forehead down towards the knees. And then inhale, gently raising back up. Exhale and lower down. This time, wrap your arms, if you can, around the back of your chair. And you can just interlace your fingers, just like so. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. And take your knuckles down towards the floor. Now, what's happening with your breath? Have you forgotten all about that? Yes. Holding your breath. I can see a few of you go. It's like, just relax. It's all good. Okay, and inhale, release. Raise your arms up. Bringing them together in prayer. Exhale down to your heart. And then I invite you to join me in saying Namaste. Thank you, beautiful ladies. You have just completed chair yoga. Well done, girls. Sorry, right? I don't know how to get a radiant heat going on behind me.
That was great, and I don't think we gave them a big enough round of applause. Let's give them a really big round of applause. Well done, girls.